So a lot of you requested a tutorial on how to make these film posters, so here it is. I have blank templates up on my Pinterest which you can download for free and just open in any Photoshop app. I use Photoscape X, but they should all work pretty much the same. The fonts I use are DIN condensed for the title and text and Arial narrow for the year. And I just kind of guesswork the sizing, and also I like to keep the IMDb page for the film open to the side so I can write the info in a lot easier. Also, I didn't show it here, but I make the small text a shade lighter than the title just because I think it looks a lot better. After that, I find an image that I like and crop it to be square before fitting it into the outline and saving. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments.
We all know about the Spotify glass and the Spotify codes, but what if we combined both of those and put them on a phone case? I'm attempting to do that today. So I've seen other people do this, and I'm not trying to copy them. I saw it and I thought it was a cute idea. So I started by grabbing the song I wanted and I traced it with paint. Now I wish I did have a paint pen for this because I did not get to write the artist of the song. Anyways, after that I made a collage and printed that out of the photo that I wanted, and then I cut closer to the photo to make sure it was just the photo. I Mod Podged that onto the back of the case, and again I do everything on the inside so it doesn't smear on the outside of the case. But after that I went and grabbed the Spotify code to the song, traced that. Again, I wish I had a paint pen, but I got this down. After that I went in with a needle.
So a lot of you guys wanted a tutorial on how I did these laminated ID cards that I did for my friends and I. And if you do this, please tag me for credit because it took me a lot of time to figure out. But first I went to Pinterest, found a background, saved it. Then I brought it over to this app called PixArt, hit Tools, cropped it to 2:3. Then I went to Shape Crop and I drew that completely out and then made the border size 10. Saved that, brought it over to an app called Fonto. And when you do this, you can do whatever you want. I made mine really extra, but do whatever you like. And then save that again, bring it back over to PixArt, hit add photo, add whatever picture you want, and do the same steps that you did for the background. And then I dropped a shadow behind it because I thought it looks way better. Then I airdropped that to my computer. I made a document with 4 because I wanted to make multiple, make it double-sided, has to look like that. And then I printed them out, laminated them, cut them out, and I gave them away.
I'm really bored right now, so I'm gonna try a DIY I saw on my For You page. Okay, so the DIY says to use a printed picture, like your own printed picture, and put it on a piece of your clothing. So I'm using this sweatshirt and I printed this butterfly out. The next thing you have to do is cut out this butterfly, make sure there's no borders. Okay, so I cut it out without borders and I'm gonna put some plastic wrap around it. I just have to place the butterfly face down on the plastic wrap and fold it around it. Okay, so I wrapped it in saran wrap, so I'm gonna put it here and put parchment paper over it. Okay, so now I have to iron it for 5 minutes. Okay, so now I have to peel off the parchment paper. Oh, nice. Okay, it worked. Okay, so this is the finished product. It actually looks really good. I'm actually obsessed. Let me know if you want to see more of these.
Yo, this is how I make my Minecraft flowers, considering everyone was asking. So, you ask, I give. First, I just get the amount of blocks I need. I was making the Minecraft dandelions, so it wasn't that many. Some of the bigger ones, like the blue orchid, take like kind of a lot. But I just get the blocks from Baker Ross because they're super duper cheap. And yeah, I just figure out the shades of green I need and the shades of yellow. Well, that was this case. And I pick them all individually and then wait for them to dry and stick them together with super glue. I'm going to be selling this on my Depop, and I might be doing more, I don't know. It depends if anyone buys this one. If you want to buy it, it's going to be like £5. It's not going to be expensive, so yeah, there it is. If you want it, you can buy it.
Hi loves, today I'm going to show you how to turn a men's shirt into a set like this. The first step is to crop your shirt. We're going to turn the bottom part into shorts. You're going to need a pair of shorts that fit you well, fold them in half, and line up the outside edge of the shorts with the seam of the fabric. Trace and cut the shorts, leaving room for seam allowance and for the elastic to scrunch. Then trace and cut the other half. Stack the two pieces with right sides facing and pin the curved edges. Sew the edges with a straight stitch and then overlock it. Then match and pin the crotch seam. And now it's time to sew and serge the crotch. Last part is to add the elastic. Measure the elastic around your waist and cut a piece that is about an inch longer than you need. Make the elastic a closed loop by overlapping the ends and sewing over it with a zigzag stitch. It should look something like this. Overlock the top hem of the shorts, and with the shorts inside out, place the elastic around the top. Fold and sew the top edge over the elastic. And now that everything's done, let's try it on. So here's the final product. Next time I would probably get a larger shirt so that I have more length and fabric to work with.